I mean, he's been wilding out on stream. I think he was on Sneako's stream and said, I got to use the bathroom. Where's Virgil's grave?
Yeah.
He said he's gay recently on stream. And this was an interesting one. He hooks up with Top 5.
Yeah.
And he gives Top 5 his swastika chain. Actually puts it on his neck. So, me being me, I made a tweet. Didn't go super viral.
Yeah.
Got me 150,000 impressions. I said, so, Top 5's Jewish friend Drake paid for his lawyer fees to beat a first-degree murder charge, only for Top 5 to let Kanye put a swastika chain around his neck.
Yeah. Now,
keep in mind, Drake is Jewish. People say, he's not really Jewish. Oh, he's also Christian. Listen, Drake grew up with a Jewish mother, which makes him 100% Jewish, in a Jewish area of Toronto with a bunch of white Jewish relatives. He had a bar mitzvah. Until he became a rapper, I think Drake probably identified more with white than black. That's what I think.
Maybe. Black. Well, now I gotta give you a little bit of education. There's 3 types of black people, okay? And I think the second one is the most prevalent. You got the black people who, they super woke, right? And, everything offends them. So like that, they start getting into that, whatever. Then you have the second group. And the second group is, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think, I'm gonna be honest, there's so much disrespect in just hip hop culture. When we see, when I see the swastika, I don't even see nothing. That shit doesn't even do nothing.
Okay, so let's just say during the interview you had.
Yeah.
With Ye.
Yeah.
He's wearing the swastika chain.
He was.
He takes it off.
Yeah.
And he wants to put it on your neck.
Yeah, well, he's not going to put me in his beef. Whatever he got going.
No, he takes it off. It's like, yo, I want to give you a gift. Ak,
yeah.
Would you take that? Would you let him put the swastika around your neck?
Nah, but I'm going to take that chain. I'm definitely going to sell it. I'm going to sell it. We're going to sell that joint. Yeah.
But you're not going to wear it on camera.
Yeah, because I'm not representing that movement.
Yeah.
I think the majority of black people, honestly, to me, when I see black people who are super anti-Jewish people or even super bothered by it, I'd be like, yo, what y'all got going on? Like black people, we be just worried about, for me, I don't even, my guy Myron Gaines, I see him and I rock with my guy Myron, but he be on Twitter and he be going crazy, it's like Jews, this, Jews. I'm like, yeah, I don't, there's nothing,
this
I don't get
it. The Fresh and Fit guy?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Oh, he's anti-Jewish?
Yeah, he don't rock with you.
Really?
Yeah. So.
They want to do my show at one point, though.
Well, I mean,
okay.
They do stuff with Aiden Ross,
Oh, really?
But anyway, here's the point. I think a lot of black people, when we see that, we just know it's a hateful symbol, but there is not that much connection in hip hop where we're like, oh my God, you have on a swastika.
Yeah, wait. I got to slow you down for a second, all right? Because, maybe they don't quite get the depth of the symbol, but at no point have I seen black people wear swastikas.
No, I'm not saying.
And most black people, if they see a white guy with a swastika tattoo, they assume this guy's racist as hell and there's going to be a problem.
Yeah, but they're thinking about themselves. We're not thinking about them racist against Jewish people. We're thinking, well, if you don't like the Jewish people, you probably just don't like other marginalized groups like us. You probably don't like us.
Listen, it's not like in the prison system, the Aryan Nation or the Aryan Brotherhood are fighting Jews on the yard. There's not enough Jews in prison to fight. The Aryan Nation fights black people when a race riot breaks out in prison. And the Aryan guys got the swastikas and the black guys do not.
I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. No, so we're
Am
agreeing.
I right, though?
No, we're agreeing.
Yeah.
In the agreement, I'm saying black people, the majority of black people don't care what's going on with Jewish people. They care about what's going on with black people. They just don't hate. Most black people ain't hateful. So whether we see a swastika or let's say there was a symbol that represented hate in other groups, we're not gonna fuck with that. We mind our motherfucking business. That's why I keep saying there's 3 types of black people. You got the black people who they hella focus on Jews, and the rest of us looking like, why the hell you focus on Jews? Then you have the majority of black people who are like, we don't support hate, but we don't feel either neither here nor there. When we see a swastika, it's like seeing any other hateful symbol that we don't, I wouldn't put the chain on. You get what I'm saying? And then you have the other set of black people who they're just pandering. So they're acting like they're the people who are like, oh, we'll go to war for LGBT. No, black people care about black people. That's what it is. Like, that's kind of, like me, I understand if I'm Jewish, I'm going to care about Jewish issues. Like, if I got a Jewish platform, you better not put on no damn swastika come around me. And that's just really, I think that's how most things are. Like, people are going to care about things that kind of serve their self-interest. And I don't even think the majority of black people are educated on even some of the things that say that small population that like Kanye and Myron might be like, oh, the Jews do A, B, C, and D. They're not even educated on what the fuck they're talking about.
I think.
And then the others ones.
I'll just say this. I think most black people probably don't even have a Jewish friend.
Or they think Jewish is white. Bro, I'm telling you, like, it's not, I'm telling you.
Most black people.
Yo.
I probably, because there's so few of us. We're like, what, 5% of the population? Like, if that?
That's what I'm telling
3%.
you.
I think 3%.
Most black people, we not into
like,
hate.
you have a Jewish friend because I'm me, and we're in the same business.
I'll just say this with my white friend. That's what I'm trying to tell you. There's the majority of black people, we don't look at it like that. That's why we look over at people like Ye, and I'm like, even when I'm standing in front of him, I'm trying to like get why, because he never was saying Jewish people like back when he was like 2009 and shit like that.
No.
At a certain point he started, and that's why I listened to him. I'm like, all right, so you're gonna give me 50 reasons, and that's what he was doing in the interview. He's like, I'm gonna give you mad reasons of how every time I had a misfortune in life, I ended up seeing a Jewish guy being the person who was perpetuating my downfall. So that's why I feel a certain type of way. And I look at that and I said, on an anecdotal level, I could see why maybe you feel that way. For the majority of black people, we're not going to war against those Jew people. Like, what the fuck? Like, yo, we looking at it like, yo, people against y'all, people against us. Yo, y'all handle y'all business, fighting against whoever against y'all, and we trying to handle our business, fighting against everybody against us, because we all got beef. You see me? Like, I'm one of them people, I'm on my motherfucking business. Like, respectfully, even they got the whole free Palestine. I don't even know what the anti-version of that is. I don't even care to know. I'm worried about what's going on in Jamaica. What's going on here? I just leave it alone. I leave it, like, I don't have any, now granted, if I was from that region, I would have a strong opinion. Strong opinion. Like,
I've been to Israel. I've also been to Palestine.
Yeah.
I mean, I've spoken about
I think
I was
DJ
just on
Khaled and
Piers
niggas-
Morgan, you know what I'm saying? Like, I speak as a prominent Jewish person in hip-hop.
yeah, you should be proud of where you came from.
I am
So,
proud.
there's nothing
It's
wrong
funny
with
how
you, though.
people in the tweets, like, I'll say some shit, like if I mention the top 5 thing, whatever, they're like, Jew. And I'm like, yeah, I'm a Jew. And?
Yeah, well, put like this. I always told people.
I'm proud of my heritage.
I always told people. I said, listen, I'm Jamaican. If niggas started a war on oxtail and beef patties, man, I might have to get up in that war. I'm Jamaican. I love my country.
Yeah.
We are naturally, ingrained, if you have some pride and self-respect, to want to defend the very core and fabric that has created you and the traditions and values that you're on. So it's not that. Like, I completely get that. The only thing is what I'm trying to say is that, like, for example, like when I'm watching the top 5 shit, I'm like, damn, you're kind of having, even when Kanye uses the F word, I don't use the F word. I've never used the F word, right? That's the thing that kind of talks about gay. Like, I don't use that word. And when I see or hear Kanye say it, I'm like, all right, it's a hateful word, but I'm not like, oh, like, it's time to, like,
Right, 'cause
we
you're not
just
gay.
mind our business. You know what I mean? Now, to keep it real, the most thing I would be the most mad about with Ye is things that are anti-black, but he black. So I'm kind of looking at him, I'm like, I don't even know what to do with you, bro. Just keep going ahead.
But he does do anti-black stuff, like having a white Ku Klux Klan outfit, which he had in his bag during their interview.
Nah, you're right. You're
See
right.
what I'm saying?
And
that is a hateful anti-black symbol.
And I'm glad you said that, right? Keep in mind, I was born in Jamaica. There ain't no KKK in Jamaica. We ran all them motherfuckers. Like, listen, we got colorism there, but trust me, we handle the at least inland racism shit real quick because we dominate on a majority perspective by population. Here is much different because black people are just not the majority. And obviously there's a bunch of other things too, which I can't get into it or just don't have the time. However, the idea of the KKK, right? Me being just a black man, period. Yes, that is triggering. And I'm gonna be honest with you, because when I opened the door and I dapped him up, he had the swastika chain on. Me seeing him walk out with the KKK outfit, way more triggering. I was like, oh shit. Because I never thought a day in my life, even on a movie set, I'd be standing in front of somebody. And I remember, I got through that? I kept looking through the peepholes, the eye holes. And I was looking so hard at one point, pause. I was like, oh, he's sweating under there. He got to put an AC. You need a fan. Because he was. This thing is leather. This thing's kind of...
Oh, it's not fabric.
No, it's leather. Both of them is leather. It's drip.
It's crazy.
It's like, I think he even
He got a
mentioned
designer KKK outfit.
Yeah.
Balenciaga KKK outfit.
It was like, I ain't gonna lie, it was the type of leather you cut off the back of a cow. Like, that shit was fresh. Not gonna lie.
It was Rolls Royce leather.
Yo, it was some good quality leather. You feel what I'm saying? I'm watching this shit, I'm like, damn. So I'm standing in front of it, and then also, that's when, you see, but it goes into what triggers you, right? Because again, these are hateful things, right? But because I feel disconnected or, I feel a little bit, ignorant to maybe everything Jewish people went through, when I see the swastika, I'm not like, oh, hell no, yeah, take that bullshit off around me, nigga. Oh, man, let me put my cross. I don't say anything, but when I seen that, and I'm like, there was a part of me, and I think I discussed it after, I think when the camera was off, I said, how does this look for me? Standing in front of somebody with that. Now, granted, we definitely put it out, but that was the most triggering thing for me. But I understand if it was someone else, it probably would be the swastika, because the nigga got this shit bust down. He got it bust down on both sides. Yeah, with a chain, like this is a Cuban chain right here. Like most jewelers, like this is
one side.
Yeah, it's one side. The nigga had it both sides. Like the jeweler went crazy.
Top 5 has it. It was a gift. There's a video of Top 5 saying, yo, Ye gave this to me as a birthday gift. Yeah. And he's rocking it without Ye even being around.
You know what the illest thing about it too? So Top 5 told me, he said they did a chain swap because he gave Ye a GGG chain.
Okay.
He said that chain was the GGG chain, because that's his group, that was worn by his deceased friend, Jason. And he gave that to Ye. And in return, Ye gives him a swastika chain. That's crazy. That's crazy. And when you think about it on a bigger level,
crazy.
When you think about it on a bigger level, you're like, wait, hold on.
Look,